to making these changes, with state governors holding the axis on land use, the need for collaboration between states and the federal government in the face of crisis worsened by climate change is strongly advised. We must engage in smart agriculture across board. Numbers from countries compelled us to rid ourselves of cultural practices that must now evolve.
The ripple effect of this forced displacement has been felt acutely in north-central Nigeria, particularly the Benue Valley. This has ignited a cycle of violence with herders and farmers bearing the brunt of the conflict. Herders have been accused of encroaching on farmlands, damaging crops, and resorting to armed attacks in defense of their livestock, while farmers, on the other hand, have been accused of retaliatory attacks and resisting herders' access to grazing fields, which, of course, are now farmlands. Benue State is one of the most affected by the conflict in Nigeria. In 2018 alone, there were over 400 deaths in Benue State due to clashes between herders and farmers. Thousands of people have been killed and caught and hundreds of thousands others displaced from their ancestral homes. The conflict has also negatively impacted on the economy of the state, as farmers have been unable to go back to their farms and businesses have been forced to close down around the communities.
The recent acceptance of this threat to human existence by the world-class leaders is a signal that the global development and protection policies should be framed around climate change. This is because climate change is the major factor undermining the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and direct threat to world leaders' efforts at reducing extreme poverty.
We are all aware that our climate is changing. Desertification is daily encroaching on our lands. We're witnessing extreme weather events like flooding, like heat waves, and so on and so forth. As a result of those droughts, we know that herders are being pushed to migrate from their regular areas where they graze their flocks to look for greener areas. And often we see that clashes occur between herders and farmers who are using fertile land to plant their crops. The solution is multifaceted. One of them is what my brother is advocating today, that is advocacy and enlightenment, engagement with one another, and of course, looking for other solutions to ensure that we're able to mitigate the effect of climate change in our environment by reducing our emissions, and also taking steps to ensure that our people are able to adapt to the adverse effects of climate change.